Good, yeah, what is it? Yeah, good evening everyone, and welcome back to Another Day Flying. And today I'm going to be flying, yeah, unfortunately just one flight, but we're flying up to Trondheim and then we are finished for today already. Finally back, couldn't fly to Copenhagen like we were supposed to because my transport home failed. It didn't arrive, and then I didn't catch the train. So yeah, it was a lot of unforeseen circumstances that made me, yeah, I was still on the train on the way home when we were supposed to start. So I was half an hour late home actually. So apologies for that. But again, the transport I expected to take did not arrive, unfortunately. But at least here we are, finally back. Going to be flying again. And before we do that, we're going to introduce the members. So we have ATC3D, Lars, Melvin, and Martin. So shout out to all of you. And as always, thank you for the support. It is really appreciated. We need to wait a little bit. My iPad is currently updating. I can't get it over to the computer without the update. So yeah, I'm sorry for that. Should have checked on that a little bit earlier, but I did not expect my iPad to not be able to screen mirror if there was an update available. So again, apologies for that. We just need to wait for that update, and it's taking a long time. I've been sitting already for 10 minutes waiting, so yeah. But I also want some information to the members. If anyone of you are watching, I have made a post or a community post on YouTube. So those of you that are members, if you see it, please answer. It would be really appreciated if you can. So yeah, just a heads up. But yeah, Björn, hello, welcome. Hoping well. Trondheim. So probably still on the roster as well. We're just flying out of Trondheim this weekend, flying to Stockholm on Monday. So yeah, it's not going to be anything special, unfortunately. I would love something more. But I'm looking so much forward to Sunday and flying to Munich, like next Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, Sky, hello, welcome, opening well. Thompson, hello, welcome, opening well. New EFB? Absolutely, that's right. So, first of all, though, Iparaira, hello, welcome, opening well, good evening. So, as for those of you that is a part of Virtual Norwegian, have probably noticed that they are currently working on a one-to-one replica of the Norwegian EFB. And it is in testing now, and I'm allowed to showcase you guys the EFB currently in development. But yeah, just a disclaimer first though, it is not going to be affiliated with both the core Norwegian company and the flight deck software that I made it for Norwegian. It is a pure web-based replica of it, so no affiliation with those. So just a disclaimer on that before we can start. But again, my iPad won't work, so it's a fantastic evening, isn't it? Yeah, so it's basically, like I said, it is web-based Norwegian replica EFB. So I will show it to you once my iPad can work. And thankfully, we just have one flight to debrief for today, so it should be fairly quick. But why is my iPad been preparing for this update for 10 minutes now? So it just says preparing for updates. So yeah, I've been able to try it out a bit for the last weeks actually, and I must say I really, really love it. It is so much better than what I've been using before. So I'm really looking forward to show you guys the EFB, and hopefully it's not going to be taking too long before it should be out there for you guys as well. It really, really makes a difference. So yeah. But again, we just need to wait for my iPad to work before I can show it. Oh. Nikolai, hello, welcome, opening well. Pilot Henrik, god kväll, opening well. And Melvin, hello, welcome, opening well. Yeah, oh yeah, right, yeah, didn't you mention that? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so it's coming out in February, or aiming for that. Oh yeah, I think I missed that. But then it's not too far away then. But yeah, it is, I must say it is really, really good. I've been really appreciating the time I have with it, and again, Thank you though for letting me test it out early. It is really good. So yeah. But this update here is taking ages. Again, as long as I can't get my iPad onto the computer, then we are a little bit stuck. I mean, I have my phone, that works at least, but it's a bit different screen layout. Well, not layout, but screen size. So yeah. I should have probably checked for updates before I started today, so my apologies for that. I did not think about it. Like, normally my iPad updates by itself, but it failed on me here. Probably because I haven't been using it for like 2 weeks. So, yeah. And there's a Max 8. Hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, it had been a slight while. Can't speak, sorry. But I haven't seen you in a little while, that's right. But hey, great to see you back again, though. Hope you are doing well. There it is. Oh. Yeah, now it starts its installation. Yeah, that was just the downloading phase. Yeah, I think we will, as long as we don't get delayed. I mean, I could probably use it through my computer as well if this seriously don't want to work. Oh! Aha, so you have been on an SCS assessment in Copenhagen Tuesday. They're waiting to see if you get a job or not. Ah, so like, it is a pilot job, is it, Henrik? I mean, I will probably assume it. But I mean, that's very cool, though. So if you get the job, then you will fly most likely the A320 family then. Hey, it is. Really wish that we'll get the job then. It is tomorrow or Monday, okay. Huh. Hope we will get it then. I mean, getting the first job as a pilot is probably one of the best feelings, isn't it? So yeah. Don't want to fly the Embraer. I mean, fair enough. But yeah, that's really cool, though. That's really cool.
For security reasons, please look after your personal belongings and do not leave any baggage unattended.
Again, crossing the fingers that we'll get the job done. But I mean, since I bought so many new Embraers, so I mean, you could probably expect it. Yes, but hello, god kväll. Doing well? Yeah, I mean, we are supposed to take over the aircraft in probably about 20 minutes. Still waiting here for the updates. And now my iPad died as well. Yay. Forget it. Yeah. So I hope I will get the answer tomorrow then. So we don't need to wait over the weekend because, yeah, that's quite a wait when I'm waiting for something as big as that. So I hope we will get the answer tomorrow. Yes, but I have no clue. I don't remember the name. I think Budapest. If that was the first flight to 2024, I think it is. I don't remember the scenery name. I don't remember it. Yeah. But yeah, flying the mixed fleet, that's right, you can probably do that on Airbus. Heard that. That's very cool though. If you could both fly short and long haul operations. That would be really cool to have that mixed. But yeah, with Embraer, you're a bit stuck with that one, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, actually, I don't remember what I have, but the one I have is quite buggy, so I will go for the other one. But I think I probably have the... What's the other alternative? Oh yeah, so we have a backup. So we'll start a cabin crew in Norwegian if you don't get a job in April. Oh, okay, but nice though. So we have a backup at least. That's good. But I hope that hopefully I get some assessments in the fall. Ah. But yeah, I imagine you probably want to work in Norwegian. I'm just assuming. Hey, nice though, Jesper. That's cool. Very cool. Train a level core opening well. Been happening, do you mean like the fact that I have not been able to fly or anything? The Copenhagen schedule, my transport home didn't arrive, so I didn't get home in time. Yeah, that was the only time we were supposed to fly, but we're flying a bit the next few weeks. And on Sunday, I believe it is, then I will get my roster for March, so that's going to be interesting. I think I probably have the LH simulation. I will see if I can double check it, Jesper. I will see if I can double check it. Yeah, Henrik, I've heard that they pay better and yeah, the roster is better, so... Like, the fact that SAS is like the flag carrier of Scandinavia and a low-cost airline based in Oslo pays better and have better working conditions, like... It doesn't really make sense if you think about it. Like, you would expect the legacy carriers to pay the most and all of that. But I mean, it just says something about the work culture in Norwegian. So again, I also hope to become a maintenance engineer in Norwegian one day, but they're taking 2 apprenticeships within avionics this year, and I have no clue how many they will take next year. So I really hope they will take in more than 2. So we'll just wait and see. Yeah, it is in the roster channel, Jesper, but it should be to Trondheim for the next few days. So yeah. Okay, thank you though, Henrik, and enjoy the games as well. Hope to see you again soon. This stream, nothing really happened. I can't get my iPad to work. It won't connect with my computer. Okay, so it was not that update then. I can't get my iPad over. It is so annoying. Sitting here waiting for this iPad to update now for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it still doesn't work. It's starting to get very annoying. Like my phone wants to connect, but not my iPad. And it's pretty much the same software on it and on the same Wi-Fi. But just connect my phone and see what happens. Yeah, my phone worked, maybe not. Okay, so my phone works at least. But my iPad, it won't even show up. I just updated it, so it should work. But it doesn't work. I even paid for this app, so... Yeah, I was also going to be flying to Madeira, but I unfortunately canceled it. And I really hate it. But yeah, the fact that it's flying with Max and I get a visitor over, then doesn't really go up. It turned it turned itself off. Yeah, no wonder it doesn't work then. Come on. Please, please, please. It doesn't work. Yeah, now I'm starting to get quite annoyed that nothing wants to work. Yeah, I agree with you, Björn. Norwegian is generally a good airline. It is. And again, the fact that it's a low-cost airline as well and it's so good, it is very good. Okay, it still don't want to work. I don't understand why I have so many problems now with it. It have generally been working. Oh yeah, right. How do I get that again? There we go. That's what is correct buttons. Ugh. Oh, that's unfortunate though. Very unfortunate to hear that. Oh yeah. I mean, it can be a bit difficult to comply with it, especially since like you're not. It is like you don't really have a employer that pays you, and yeah, so it's a bit easier to slip in between there. It still don't want to work. I'm seriously giving up. Like, why can't this work? It is connected on exactly the same Wi-Fi. My phone works, but not my iPad. Turn off Bluetooth then. I mean, that shouldn't help at all, but yeah, that definitely didn't help. Maybe AirDrop needs to be on as well. Nope. Trying to turn on and off the Wi-Fi and all of that, nothing works. They've generally been working so seamlessly for so long, and now it just doesn't work. Yeah, I tried that as well, the train, it didn't work. I mean, always some sort of technical issues. Let me just Google here and see. Yeah, so I mean, it pretty much gave all the basic stuff. AirPlay. What is it? Where is AirPlay? That's AirDrop. Okay, let us see if that is the thing. But where do I find that? AirPlay. There we go. I mean, it is nothing that suggests that it shouldn't work. Restricted. And there's no restrictions in this.
Til alle Oslo lufthavn. Av sikkerhetsmessige grunner ber vi deg passe på tingene dine og ikke la bagasjen stå uten tilsyn. Attention everyone at Oslo Airport. For security reasons, please look after your personal belongings and do not leave any baggage unattended.
I mean, what? General. There's nothing here. Not connected. Yeah, you should not be connected. That's right. Try privacy and security. Maybe it's something in here. Bluetooth. No. I mean, we are supposed to take over the aircraft very soon. It should be landing soon as well, and we are sitting here, can't even get the iPad over. I mean, maybe I can connect it directly with a cable. I can see if that could work. But I highly doubt it, because I tried that before and that did not work. But I mean, last time we got this issue when we flew... Where did we fly last time? To Trondheim as well, I think. Then I got it to work. I managed to fix it in the air. I just turned off the Wi-Fi, turned it on again, and then it worked. But now it doesn't work. I can't see anything. What? I can't even shut it down, it just resets itself. It's typical, the one day I'm actually able to start on time. Everything looks like it should go very smoothly. And then of course, the one thing that I'm going to showcase doesn't work. Like, what a fantastic day, and now my iPad crashed. Oh no, it didn't. So just give up. It is on this Wi-Fi. That's the correct Wi-Fi. If I just try to forget it and go back into it, again, it's most likely an internet problem. I imagine it's my Wi-Fi in this room that really is bad. I have had issues with this Wi-Fi before, so I'm not surprised if it is. But the fact that it works on my phone and not on my iPad is a bit concerning. And it still doesn't work.
Attention everyone at Oslo Airport. For security reasons, please look after your personal belongings and do not leave any baggage unattended.
It doesn't work, it won't connect. What if I just try to stay closer to the to the modem itself, or the router. Ah, now it works. It is my Wi-Fi that is so bad in there. I need to fix that then. So it is because I was too far from the router with my iPad, but not with a phone apparently. My days. Oh, yeah. So even getting an updated router doesn't work. I need an amplifier in here, or direct cable. Or actually, I need an amplifier. It's no chance I can't have it. I imagine the aircraft is still on its way. Oh shit. Maybe not to store my furniture in here. But yeah, let us just see here. I need to check a few things. But at least now I got it connected, so that's a good start. I'll just check where the aircraft is before we... I'm now serious. Is that our aircraft? Oh yes, our aircraft is on short final. But yeah, so it haven't landed yet, at least. So that's a positive sign. Okay, let me just log in and then we are good. Log in. Discord. Oh yeah, right. I need to do that as well. Why do I need to do that all the time? That's a bit annoying. I did this, already done this 5 times on my iPad. And then I need to do this again. Yes, thank you. Yes. Yeah, that's one thing. It is going to be authorized through Discord. So if you are a part of it didn't even work. What? I can't even log in. Authorize. Okay, let me try another way then. Okay, now that won't work. It worked just a few moments ago. I was in it not too long ago. Let me just try again. Through Discord this time. And I need to log in again. Now it worked. Thank you. And let me open it in Safari instead. I don't want to be through Discord. That's a bit... yeah. Paste. And... yeah, let us see if it works now then. Oh man, I need to log in again. Oh. Yeah, I need to say, when I started using this, I didn't need to log in with Discord all the time. Then it was just debrief. But since it is now in official testing, then it's probably why. Yeah, now it worked at least. Yes, let me just log into my account. Let us see if I can get everything. And wait, they have... oh, that is probably why. It looks like they have updated it again. What? Yeah, they have updated it, that's for sure. No, what? Okay, now it is something else. Oh, yeah, they have updated it. Oh, okay. That one did not exist too long ago. Okay, there we go, finally. Oh yeah, that's the wrong screen. Finally, after a long time, we're finally into the EFB. Apologies for the delay. So I can show it to you more after the flight and in the air, but now we just need to go through a little bit of things that is quite relevant for today. So first of all, it is going to be a Norwegian Air Sweden AOC today. So the Swedish AOC today, since we're flying a Swedish aircraft. I'm going to pilot command, and our pilot first officer is someone. But yeah, we get the name of the crew, but I will change for all the flight plans. That's a bit annoying, actually. But yeah, nevertheless, yeah, flight time is going to be about 47 minutes. And generally, though, if you think about the fuel, it is going to be block fuel minimum. Actually, that says here minimum is going to be 5.2 is minimum. So start thinking about that. You can look through the weather, and we can get the latest weather as well, actually. So yeah, it is going to be some light snow, so probably de-icing then, so slight delays. But generally looking good, and for Varnes looking good, and we have Molde as alternates. So nothing really special with that. And then we have the significant as well here. It is nothing en route special, at least. Valid on CDC route to see 13th of February. But yeah, nothing special then, actually, so looking really good, and there's nothing on this chart neither, so it's gonna be a fairly smooth ride. And no time wise today, we can go out for Gardermoen. It is nothing special really, we just have the increased minimum because of crane activity on the approaches. And for Værnes, we just have the danger area. It's going to be between what day is it? This is the 13th, between 6 and 2200, so that's going to be valid, but we'll take that on the approach briefing. And the RMP AR approaches, we are able to do that if we would need or like to, but just be aware that we're flying them through uncontrolled airspace until the airspace structure change in March. And for Molde, it's nothing really anything special. It is yeah, some new RMP AR approaches that we can't use yet. But yeah, nothing else special than that. And yeah, not expecting any turbulence really, so. Are there any thoughts on the fuel, or are we happy with the flight plan, or minimum fuel, I mean? Probably start deboarding as well. No thoughts? Nothing? Zero? Yeah, at least I'm quite happy with 5,200. Oh, that was 800. 5,200. And yeah. Let us just brief the cabin crew then really quick, and then we are good. So yes, hello, good afternoon, sorry, good evening, and welcome. Sorry for the delays. My name is Fabian. I will be your captain today and your pilot in command. I'm going to be flying you up to Trondheim. I'm going to be flying under the Norwegian Swede Neo City today with CREK Romeo Papa Foxtrot on the 77-800 then. So we are departing at 1940 UTC, 2040 local. Looks like it will be a slight delay because of a crew change and some light snow, so looks like we need to de-ice the aircraft as well. So do expect a slight delay. But generally though, departing outbound, nothing special, cruising at 30,000 feet and good weather en route. Landing in Trondheim, good weather there as well. So we have nothing really special going on. It's a very short day today, with just a quick flight up to Trondheim. But yeah, that should mainly be it really. There is, again, nothing else. It is a good working aircraft. Have not been able to find anything on the, or find any MES on the aircraft. Yeah, generally looking like a good, yeah, good bird today. Nothing special on the weather, and the only impact today will be a crew change that will probably expect a slight delay and some light snow that we may need to de-ice, but again, we'll take a decision on that at a later point. But yeah, that's mainly it. No, again, no specials. Are there any questions? No. Then our briefing is then complete. Fantastic. Again, apologies for the rush. And again, I will showcase. I would like. Oh, it's so annoying that I couldn't showcase it like I wanted to do. But I will do it in the air and after landing, then you can ask me any questions you want and so on.
Cautions for frequenting security.
But we just need to get out of here as well.
Attention everyone at Oslo
So
Airport.
just sneak in between all the
Security
baggage.
reasons, please look after your personal belongings and do not leave any baggage unattended.
I think yeah, it's over here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so this flight is going to go to Trondheim, but it's a little different departure time, to say that way. But I'm not sure how deboarding is currently going. I mean, you can just take a peek in here and see. Ah, okay. They're going up there. I think that was probably... No, that was not the last passenger. So at least the aircraft is here, and we should be ready to take it over soon. And yeah, I just want to see through there. There we go. And I just need to make sure that everything else is right in here. Yeah, looks like everything is good. This is not a 189-seater, this is actually 186-seater, so this actually is wrong in the EFB. So, yeah. But I've got a new page here as well. Oh, now the brightness control works. This actually didn't work last earlier today. Yeah, this EFB is being updated actively, that's for sure. It will probably be a bit stressful on departures. Again, I apologize for that. But yeah, I hope it won't be too bad, and I'm looking forward to flying on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday as well. Should be fun. Full morning flights. Gonna be flying with a Maxdo on Saturday that I don't apparently like, but not that the Max is a bad aircraft, but I just hope that we won't have any significant issues with the IFLY there. But Munich, that should be a good one. It's been a long time since I've been to Munich, and I'm so excited for that flight. I think actually that's probably the last flight I have in February before entering into March. Unless something, it could, because I'm going to start changing my structure, because now I'm going to go into how Norwegian does. It's a 5 days on, 4 days off. Now I've just been doing it randomly, so I will try to make it 5 days on, 4 days off from now. So yeah. So I may add a few flights in late February just to be able to make it work in mid March. So just be aware of it. Again, I don't like it, but the fact that we're not flying anything for the next week is a bit concerning, because I'm going to be quite busy through March. I mean, on the 1st of March, it is the 3rd-year anniversary for the channel. Like, what? Think about that. We've been flying here for 3 years already. Just insane. I'm sorry though, it won't be anything special coming out of it like I did on the first year, because yeah, I don't have time to do anything. So I would like to do something I did after first year, to like make a quick video of all of the destinations we've flown to and how many times you've flown to them. But again, I'm sorry, I have not been able to make it, and I'm not going to be able to make it within 2 weeks. I can guarantee you that. And I have an exam as well in March coming up. Quite difficult one as well. and I have some competitions with the corps that I'm going to play in, and I'm also my birthday is there, and I'm going to be 18, so that's a lot to do with that as well. So yeah, it's going to be quite a busy month. It's a bit unfortunate, but I hope I'm going to be back in April. Then we should be finished with quite a bit of all of the work we need to be at school as well. So generally I should have more time in April, May, and in the first 3 weeks of June, maybe not. Because I think I have about a 2-week period in June where we have 3 exams. So yeah, I'm not sure why they choose to ramp all of the exams up within 2 weeks in June. That's fantastic. Yeah, I hope so as well. I'm going to be probably hopefully actually. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to be gone for the first week. For a quick summer job. And I hope to be able to fly as much as I can, but I will also take at least 3 weeks off during the summer. But for the most part, I hope I'm going to be flying a lot. So I will really enjoy that. But I may also, it could be a possibility that I have another side job on top of that as well, so we'll wait and see. Going to be applying for a summer job early in June and hopefully something else. Yeah, that summer job is for Blindeforbundet, the Norwegian blind organization, that I've been a member of since I was pretty much born. It is as an what's it called in English? Ledsager in Norwegian. A guider, is that correct? So since I'm feeling 18, I can apply as a guider for the younger youth. No, for the kids, because there is some summer camps and it's divided by the age. So I can apply for the youngest one for up to 12 years, I think they are. So I'm going to be applying for that. And I may have a chance to get it since I'm an active member as well, and I've been on that camp myself since I was 6. So yeah. So I'm going to be hopefully doing that the first week. So, and I really need some job experience before I'm going to be applying as an apprentice next year. So I really need something else than just this. But yeah, there we go. How is our aircraft? And it's now, I'm probably not going to be answering much, so apologies for that in advance. But now the focus is pretty much to just get our aircraft in the air so we can catch up with some talking. But here we are. Here is our flight deck. I mean, never get rid of this view. One thing to be aware of, could be using the Boris sounds. I'm going to test it out, but to be honest, I think I actually prefer the PMDG. It just feels like the sounds are a bit quiet on the Boris, especially with the switches and so on. It doesn't feel loud enough. Like you would expect the 77 to be a fairly loud aircraft as well. So we'll just wait and see. We'll try it out today and see. But there was some bugs with the PMDG sound set as well that I hope could be fixed by now, but maybe not. But yeah. And we can try out the... yeah, first of all, we need to get the sounds up here. So you on there, and you max. So let us just get the... I forgot to connect the air conditioning unit before I started. Yes. Okay, so let us just do a few checks here, make sure that everything is looking good. Oil is good, and hydraulic is good. And yeah, let us just do the fire test like we need to do. Yes, fantastic. Okay, so let us just get the fuel truck over here. Yep, we got the air conditioning as well. Yeah, we actually can hear the air conditioning though, that's a good start. On the PMDG we can't even hear the difference between the Cooling fans and air conditioning. Okay. Oh, is it already a new update? I just updated Seraphony Cargo a few days ago. Oh no. Okay, actually I will take that update once we are finished. I will just get the aircraft in the air now. So again, it will be a bit quick. So apologies for that in advance. Yeah, now actually that should be fixed. Unless that is not fixed because of... Yeah, that is not fixed. Let me update it then. It was not a very nice bug. Okay, so... For the 6K, just need to check if you have air conditioning... oh, sorry, short field performance. Not air conditioning. Oh, stop! Oh, there's so many problems now. Please just get this to work. And now I got 2 of them. Yay. Cancel. Suspicious file? This is not a suspicious file. Hey, what happened here? Hey, thank you though, 86 video, and welcome by the way. Thank you, appreciate it. You've got 10 memberships. What? Thank you very much. Whoa. For those of you that actually got those, need to thank 86 video for it then. Give me a huge shout out. What? Oh. And now it won't work. Oh, there you go, now it works. Okay, there's too much to do now, I'm so sorry. Ah, wrong page. Got equipment. I just want to check short feed performance. Yeah, we have that, thank you. Yeah, so just let me get the performance to be correct then. But yeah, I think we just need to accept that we're going to be delayed, that's for sure. But... hello. Oh, there we go, thank you. Oh, you worked. Yes! Okay, now it works, fantastic. But hey, everything is looking good here, so we're flying out of... yeah, we actually don't need that, since it's aligned. Gardermoen to Værnes. It is Nordic... via Nordic Free Echo Tango. Nordic Free Echo Tango. Departure will be 0 left. Ribbe 1 Alpha. After Ribbe, we are flying... direct to Gigni. Gigni, and then direct to Vemoot. And it's gonna be 09. Vemoot, 1 Lima, and Bampu. Like, don't they want to actually start boarding, or what's happening? Oh, there we go. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Captain.
What? Where did you come from?
I've spoken to security, and I'm told they'll be ready to send the passengers down to us in a few minutes.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, let us get boarding underway then. Okay, yeah, find the reserves.
We're about to start boarding.
That's 1.1 and 1.5. That's gonna be 2.6. Zero fuel weight will be 58.5. And we're using a flight level 300. Winds up there are at 26451, 26451, and minus 56. And it's gonna be, sorry, it's Gardermoen VR. Gardermoen, and 8 miles. Gardermoen 0128. Tracking 110. Airport elevation is 64. We take 50 feet. And we got 5.2. Fantastic. Dun, 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 dun. Of course, this aircraft doesn't have that implemented correctly. I've not got the correct config for all of Norwegian's aircraft yet, unfortunately. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Captain.
I'm
Just
kind
to
of pissed
let
off.
you know that the passengers have started boarding.
Thank you. Yes. And it is going to be a wet runway, I imagine. But yeah, it's a short field performance aircraft with winglets, 26K. Fantastic. Let me see if we actually need to de-ice then. And let us get the latest weather for Gardermoen. And Varnes. There we go. Yes, please get us in. And we are 770. Yeah, we are de-icing. That's correct. So de-icing indeed. Picking a full-length runway departure then. Civil left, full-length, JTR Sierra as well while we're on it. Dun, 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 dun. Of course, you don't want to work. Yes, Gardermoen, RCR at 01 left. I imagine it's a bit worse than 01 right because of the icing fluid on the runway. But currently the RCR is actually 555, so that's good. Forecast to be worse though. It's good. But, and we need to do some cold temp corrections as well, so just do that real quick. So it's gonna be 3,900. 682. It is, how cold is it? -7 degrees. -7 and 3,900. That's the only thing we need to correct. So results. Oh. Yeah, that's fairly cool. But that's gonna be 4152. 4152. Yes. And that should pretty much be everything we need. It should be 36, 378. Yes, and then PMUS. Nufsa vi ribbe. Nufsa, yep. I will take 25 ring as well. Didn't I disable the ground communication? Go ahead.
Hi Captain, you've asked the update on silent. You know that we've started rolling. The airline will contact you again once we are done.
Yeah, Roger.
Roger.
But lights now, -8, all costs 700. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be 1,480. $1,480. Fantastic, 1,480, and yeah, let us just take a quick overview. $150, yep. Introduced 2001, fantastic. 996 confirmed. Meet Gardermoen, a firm. There. Yep. Fantastic. Are we ready for the departure briefing? So, shall we start off with the taxi out? Taxi out then. Airport chart 10-9, effective 20 March 25. Parking at 28 down there, and straight out, right on Golf, left on November. And then we're taxiing to de-icing Alpha South, and then it's going to be Alpha 1 for the holding point at 0 left. Generally nothing special. Nothing to be significantly aware of. Only be aware that we are not testing the flight, checking the flight controls or extending the flaps before after the ice. But other than that, nothing else special. RCR is reported to be 555 good, weather conditions looking fairly alright, some light snow, so de-icing and we will require engine and de-ice on. Full length departure. And no notable no times affecting our departure. But there is one thing to be aware of, that's a contaminated taxiway. So if we feel that the aircraft is not behaving as it should, we will take it a bit slower, but we will take maximum 20 knots on the taxi out, generally. So maximum 20 knots. Said, fairly straightforward, it's RIB1 Alpha today. On the 10-3 Delta chart, effective 20th March 25. Gonna be straight out departure, 012 to Golf Mike 436, maximum 230 knots. Continue Golf Mike 437. 48, then to PM, Snusa and Ribbe. MSA 4,152 feet on the on corrected with temp. Maximum 250 knots below flight of 100, unless otherwise instructed. Initial climb is 7,000 feet, noise abatement number 2. So at HM VJGL, we will speed event, back up to 20 knots, and then retract the flaps scheduled once we're passing about 3,007 feet of QNH. We'll then close the speed window and continue accelerating the aircraft. And for today is generally the weather conditions. It is a little bit contaminated on taxiways and runways, and we're de-icing as well, that we are not often doing at the moment actually. Fairly not often compared to what we have been used to. So that is also something to be aware of. So the de-icing procedures, make sure we're doing that all right. And especially now with the stress factor, to not rush things too much. We try to slow it a bit down, and slow me down as well if you guys think I'm going too fast. Please slow me down. But that should mainly be it though. Nothing else, any questions before we go over to the route check? Hello.
Hello.
Hi Captain, just to let you know that everyone's on board.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up.
Of course, thank you. Nothing. Then we continue the route check. So flying from Gardermoen to Værnes, to the left, and then it's going to be Ribbe, Gigni, Vevold, all direct in between. Ribbe, Gigni, Vevold, all direct in between. Ground distance 231. We have got to... where in the world is that ground distance again? Oh, there we go. 235. That's close enough. And we're expected to be landing in Værnes with about 2.81 speed 3.4. So looking good. Are there any questions for the departure briefing? Nothing, then our briefing is complete. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground. There's the passenger count, the crew count, the total stolen count. Plus yourself a call.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. We should be ready for push hopefully soon, so just give calls ready back there.
No problem.
Thank you. Okay, so let us see then. METAR. Yeah, so we currently have some light winds from the east, minus 80 degrees, and some partially cloudy. And where in the world is that mic? Oh, yes. Yeah, let us just do a quick PA as well now. Mine damer og herrer, god kveld. Mitt navn er Fabian, jeg er kapteinen deres i dag. Og på vegne av Norwegian og resten av besetningen ønsker vi dere hjertelig om bord denne flyvningen til Trondheim Værnes. Flytid i kveld til Trondheim er forventet til å bli rundt ca. 45 minutter. Vi begynner straks og vi er klar for avgang her fremme. Venter ut ut av gaten ganske straks for 5-10 minutter. Så vi kan hvert sin sette ned og ta på sikkerhetsfeltet. Så vi kan be besetningen gjennomføre en sikkerhetsbriefing som vi anbefaler å følge med på for å se andres sikkerhet ombord. På grunn av værforholdene i Oslo så må vi dessverre avvise fly for avgang. Det vil si at vi vil bli litt forsinket. Men vi håper å ha tatt igjen så mye som mulig av dette gjennom flyvningen til Trondheim. Vi forventer en nordlig avgangsrute før vi da fortsetter å klatre mot 30 000 fot og fortsetter rett nordover mot Trondheim. Forventer gode flyforhold gjennom flyvningen, men som alltid vi anbefaler på sikkerhetsbrettet på, bare sånn i tilfelle vi kommer bort når vi forventer turbulens. Og værforholdene i Trondheim for øyeblikket ser rimelig bra ut. Det er noe lettere vind fra øst. Det er rundt minus 8 grader og delvis overskyet. Ellers, siden jeg slapp av, så håper vi for en veldig flytende med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Fabian. I'm your captain today. On behalf of Norwegian and the rest of the crew, we want to wish you a very welcome Boris flight to Trondheim Værnes. For the light on today is expected to be approximately 45 minutes. We are shortly ready for departure front there. We expect pushing from the gate in about 5 to 10 minutes. So for me, please sit down, take your seatbelts. And the cabin crew will go for a safety briefing that we encourage you to follow for all and others safety aboard the aircraft. We are expecting to de-ice the aircraft today because of the weather conditions, and that means we will be slightly delayed, so we do apologize for this. But we do anticipate to be catching up with a little bit of the delay en route to Trondheim. We are currently planning a northbound departure out of Trondheim, out of Oslo, before we continue straight north towards Trondheim. Expecting to be cruising at about 30,000 feet with good flying conditions. But as always, we do recommend to have the zips on just in case we encounter some unexpected turbulence. And the weather conditions at the moment in Trondheim is looking good with just some light winds from the east, about minus 8 degrees centigrade and partially cloudy. Otherwise, sit down, relax, and we hope you enjoy this flight to Norwegian. Thank you. Yeah, before I forget, let us just do the emergency briefing. So, emergency briefing. So, below 80 knots, we will stop the aircraft for any warnings. Above 80 knots, prior to B1, we'll stop for fire warning, engine failure, predictive windshield warning, or airplane enable or safe to fly. If we go stop or stop my controls, I will close the rest levers, disengage auto throttle, apply max mirror braking away far to water brakes, manual reverse speed cable, apply max reverse thrust to stop the aircraft. If it will stop, I will for first is closed, auto throttle disengage and max braking applied. I'll call speed X on top, verify reverses and call the reverse status. I'll call any incomplete items, 80 knots, 6 knots, auto brake disarm and inform ATC. Then once upon the complete stop, I will store on the reversers, lower speed brakes. They will identify the problem, and I will command the necessary memory items that we may need to accomplish. I'll assist you in identify the problem accordingly, and I will accomplish any memory items on your command. Great. Then we will take an evaluation of the situation. If the situation is unclear, on PA, cabin control stations. If you're in the side of aircraft, aboard the flaps 40, go to back of the carriage and read through the evacuation checklist. But if the situation is under control, on PA remains seated, the situation is under control. Yep, happy? Hope so. So then, there were no actions below 40 feet, except for cancel warnings and resting able positive rate. 40 feet, heading select, outbound track, 012 degrees to 80 me from Gardermoen VR. And on right, turn tracking to 110 degrees, climbing up to 5,000 feet. Nothing that should stop us returning back to Oslo. We are expecting to be departing below the maximum landing weight, and weather conditions are looking fairly good, so we don't expect any significant obstacles or anything that should stop us from diverting to Oslo. So we don't need to have anything any concerns in regards to that. But of course, we'll take a decision on this at a later point if required. But yeah, that should mainly be it. There's nothing else special. Neither with the emergency briefing or the engine update. So are there any questions? No? Good. Then pre-for checklist to the line. Pin scores, removed oxygen, testimonial sent, and now transfer the display switches. Normal auto, window heat, on, presentation mode selector, auto, flight instruments. Tracking 178, QNH, correction 996, and we are reading about 685. Maybe it's at 996 here as well. 996, and 690, that's press 5 on the standby. Back brakes set, engine side is cut off, taxi debriefing completed. Pre-for checklist to the line is complete. Yes, go ahead. So I got the load sheet.
Rolling has been completed via sending the roll share Torsdag you now. We are waiting for you Torsdag close. Want the beacon light and widget on the alarm contact you Torsdag begging Pushback.
Yes, Roger, thank you.
Roger.
Yeah, so 58.5, we have got 58.5, good. 5.2 tons in there, beautiful. 63.7, got 63.4, that's all good within limits. Yeah, everything is looking good, so performance is checked. Let us just get in this to the tool then. But yeah, winds currently, let us just get that as well. I was just in there. Wrong page. Gardermoen meter, winds are currently 1 at 3. 1 at 3. It's minus 8 and QNH minus 6. Yes, and we will go with flaps 5 for departure because of the de-icing. And it's going to be then the 58, no, sorry, 63, 64.2 and 24.2, 24.2. Oh, 86 really, thank you so much again. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Hope so as well. Fortunately delayed though, as people have noticed, but yeah, I hope so. But again, thank you again for that, and on behalf of everyone, I got a free membership now. Thank you on behalf of them as well. It is really appreciated. Thank you for the continuous support. And if you haven't noticed, I have made a post, community post for you members. So if you could please take a look at it, that would be fantastic. So a few questions I would like an answer on, just to let you know. But yeah, that will be then at 22k, no assumed. 22k. 89.6, 88.7. Yeah, that's gonna be corrected once we turn on the packs again. Flaps today will be 5. Trim 5.3 and 29, 38, 43. 29, 38, 43. Yeah, that's looking good. Again, 22k, 89.6. You can turn on the packs. And we got 88.7. 88.7. It says 88.7. Did I get 89.6? Yeah, it was 88. Sorry. 88.7, yeah, that's looking good, and minus 8 degrees is not confirmed. It says -7, so we'll take. It says though in the meter, so probably just -7 here. But I will accept that. 5 and 29, 38, 43, 29, 38, 43, and flaps 5. Beautiful. Then we are good to go. $5.3. Yes, a pre-for checklist below the line. Fuel, we have 5,200 kilos on board, pumps on, passenger design set, auto brake, RTO, city booth neck bars completed, takeoff speeds. V1 159, VR 148, V2 143, MCP, V2 143, heading 012 degrees, altitude 7,000 feet, pre-for checklist complete.
Yes.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yes, thank you, Precious Hydraulics. Yes, so we can remove the trucks. Beautiful.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, we're just 12 minutes behind. That's actually not too bad.
Locking gear.
Yes. Before start checklist. Flight to door. Closed locked, doors windows. Closed locked, anti-collision light on, transponder set, rudder trim, free and 0 before start checklist complete. I hope my audio is working. It is working, fantastic. Gardermoen traffic, Nordic 3, Echo Tango push start auto stand 28, Gardermoen. Cockpit clear push, brake set.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brake set.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Yes, thank you, start 201 in sequence. Yes, starting up number 2. Yes, starting cut out.
Parking brakes.
Starting number 1. Park brake sets.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Yes, Roger, stand by.
Come on, traffic, Nordic 198, passing 2000.
Yeah, start it out. Cockpit out, 2 gunner starts, you can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Perfermance traffic, Nordic 2 Foxtrot Hotel, present start, stand 1 8.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yes, I could look from in. Have a fantastic day. See you later. Bye. There we go to gear pin. Yes. Before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist. Generators on, probeat on, anti-ice off, air compress, sparks auto, isolation valve auto, engine start switches, continuous. Recall checked, engine start levers, other tent, flight controls check after the ice, ground equipment, clear, flaps up, APU off before taxi checklist complete. From traffic, Nordic 3 Echo Tango taxiing to the icing Alpha South via Golf and November Gardermoen. Left clear, right clear. Imagine fluid type 2 today.
Gardermoen traffic, Nordic 2 Foxtrot Hotel, taxi, Golf November, holding point, 01 left.
Right clear, left clear. Hello.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for takeoff.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, cabin secure. Right clear, left clear. Which way is this aircraft facing? That's one of the de-icing as a Wizz Air, okay. Yes, left clear. It's following right behind us. Let us see here. It is going to be then AU. Oh, what in the world happened here?
Cardamom traffic with 1783, taxiing holding point Alpha 1, runway 01 left from the icing area south Alpha.
Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be fluid time.
Actually, 1 2 Echo, section to runway 01 left.
Are you guys on the de-icing path as well? Alright, stay firm with your 1783 code.
Yeah, it's gonna be light, so. So 35% and 75 minutes, that should be plenty. So 20 minutes all over time then.
Cardamom traffic, Nordic to Hotel, we're holding short on Alpha 3, we'll let you guys on Alpha 1 first. Well, if you want to go first, I'm just going to hang a fire a second, it's going to do something. If you want to take off, I'll hold Alpha 1. That's 1 2 Echo. Alright, thank you, we will go quick from the Nordic Hotel.
Nice though.
Have a nice flight. Thanks so much, you guys did. Visibility 5 from Scandinavian 1 to Echo. Give me 1 to Echo, lining up runway 01 left by Alpha 1.
Yes, park brake set.
And traffic with your 1784 will be...
Before the icing checklist.
Scandinavian 1 traffic has started. Cardamom.
For the icing, APU off. Flaps up, no light, stable trim 5.3 units, engine bleeder switches off, APU bleeder switch off, logo light off, for not installed. Before the icing checklist completes.
1 Alpha departure.
The icing vehicles
So 25 minutes all over time, should be plenty. Okay, now I can do this then. So departure, delay. How much did it end with being?
Treatment.
Yes, affirm we are.
We begin treatment now and observe. Fluid type
13 minutes.
2. Concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
Yes, thank you.
Cardamom traffic with the 1784 behind part Scandinavian or lining up
General sim issues, no gain.
Trondheim on traffic with 1784 package in runway 01 left.
Here with their 8 go handle, touching up runway 01 left, holding short Alpha 1 with their 8 go handle.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 2. Concentration at 75%. I am disconnecting. Good day.
Yes, thanks for the help. Have a fantastic evening. See you later. Bye.
Trondheim on traffic with 1784 will give way to company traffic.
Yes, flaps 5, flag roll check. Yes, after the icing checklist. APU off, row 44 not installed, engine bleed switches after 1 minute, confirm 1 minute, on, logo light, on, flag controls, checked, and flaps, 5 bland, 5 green. Before correction after the de-icing checklist complete. Carbon traffic, Nordic Trico Tango, TH complete, taxing to holding point Alpha 1 from de-icing Alpha South. Carbon.
Oslo traffic with our 82 Golf Lima, lining up on waiting 01 left behind.
Nice, left
traffic
clear,
on the
right
parking
clear.
behind will be waiting.
There's a lot of aircraft.
Trondheim traffic, Nordic 101, correction, Nordic 1052, stand 64 for the push and start, Trondheim traffic.
Yes, right clear. Yes, park brake set. Okay, there is should not be any arrival traffic, so we should be good with that. Yeah, we can go cost X 40. Let's try to save some time. So 40. Yes, confirmed. Execute. 5 tons.
Oslo traffic with their 8 Golf Lima, taking on runway 01 left. Oslo traffic.
And also traffic with 1784 behind departing traffic lining up runway 01 left via Alpha 1.
It's really the first time we actually had a queue here on Alpha 1. I can't really remember to have much queuing. Okay, you can see the cabin and before the checklist. Take a checklist. Flaps. 5. Five land, 5 green. Stabilizer trim, 5.3 units. Chemical given before take a checklist complete. We are ready to go.
Oslo traffic wizard 8 Lima, departure passing Shutdown.
Oslo traffic wizard 174, correction 1784, departing runway 01 left.
Garden traffic, Nordic 3 Echo Tango behind the departing Wizz Air on 0 left, leading up behind via Alpha 1, Gardermoen. Oh, sorry, wrong place. Yep, left clear, right clear. The engine anti-ice is, yeah, we can go engine anti-ice on. Don't forget it. Yes, are we guys ready for departure? Once we get the go signal from the Wizz Air. Gardermoen traffic, Nordic 3 Echo Tango departing 01 left via Dribble 1 Alpha departure. Gardermoen. Yes, there we go, take off. Setting thrust.
Gardermoen traffic, Nordic 1052, taxi to holding 01 left, VR Golf and November. Gardermoen traffic.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate.
Speed interval to 20 knots. 20 set. Flaps 1, speed checked. Flaps up, speed checked. From traffic, Nordic 3 Tango airborne passing 3000 volt repeat Cardamom. Yes, gets close speed window and not pulling gauge. Steer direct to repair, confirm, execute. Gonna climb up to flight level 300. Set. Set standard after takeoff checklist. Takeoff checklist, engine bleeds. On. Packs, auto, landing gear. Up and off, flaps, up and out altimeters. Status set passing through 7000, flight level 75. Now, plus minus 0 after takeoff checklist complete. Yes, engine anti-ice off. Flight level 100. Beautiful, then we're finally up in the air. Airborne, we were airborne at... Uh, 2015. Operation.
Traffic Nordic 1054 med 7 Oxfam påräknade departure. Relevant traffic.
Yeah, you can turn on the seatbelts. But yeah, 86 really. Yeah, yay. That's good to hear, me too. Oh yeah, so your wife is from Norway. Hey, that's really cool though. Not bad, not bad. That's very cool. Oh yeah. There you go. But yeah. Skydift, welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Okay, let us just start setting up for the approach and then I can see if I can... Oh, 13, and it is send. Yeah, so let us just check with the weather in Værnes first. And let us set up for the approach before I showcase the EFB more again. I was expecting to do that before we started with flying today, but unfortunately I didn't have time to do that because, yeah, all the technical issues, so again, apologies for that. But just bear with me. It will come soon. But yeah, so it's going to be 09 for landing. We could take one of the RMP approaches. If I'm not mistaken, we are allowed to take the RMPs now. If we go with Værnes. Yeah, so it's only available for us. Oh yeah, from Stavanger. Ah. Does he speak the Stavanger dialect? Or is that completely gone? Can't really speak that dialect myself actually, so yeah. But we can do the RNAV. Actually, we can just go with... I can just go with an ILS. We can just stick with what we have. Actually makes our life so much easier. So... ILS is really nice. Let's just go with that. Probably spit out direct. Yep. So that will be 086. Yes, 103 is already set twice as well. Beautiful. Okay. Set temp correction. The temperature in good old Mitar Værnes, it is -8 degrees. So it's -8. And we need to correct you to 5,800, 5,800, and everything below that. So 6,000 and 4,000. 6,000. Okay. 6,000, 4,000, and we need to correct the... Ah, no, we can't correct the 4,000. Forget it. 0. Let's calculate our landing performance first. Fairness. Så da så level go, opening well. Yeah, just wait a moment. I can show it to you how we do it with the cold temperature corrections. Actually, that's a good idea. Let me just do some performance calculations at first. Wrong airport. Trondheim. Yeah, 555 good. Runway condition is good, and we could expect the 5% climb gradient. Weather conditions, yeah, straight headwind 7 knots. And it is minus 8, and QNH is 95. Minus 8 at 905. Landing weight, we would expect that to be to bamboo after something like this. Expecting it to be landing weird. Yeah, 500 kilos, 61.8, 1000. There you go, we're leveling off. Beautiful. Yeah, that was yeah, the reason I'm doing the performance first is because we need to check if we can do the missed approach climb gradient that we would like, yeah, above flaps 40. Because it's 5% is quite a bit, so we just need to check if we are actually able to do that, or if we need to check or change our minima. So let us just be able to finish that first. Yeah, it looks like we should be able to do it. So flaps 40 plus 5, yeah, so flaps 40, 135 then. 136 is fine as well. Okay. So I can just give it to you right here. So minimums will be then 5% to 35. So if you just go in here and no, that was the MSA. And what did I say? 235? Yeah. And then we enter 235. Boom, results. Boom, there we have the temperature corrections all in. So it is the MSA is 6,306. 6,306. And 6,000 feet corrected is 6,524. 6,524 above, and minimums corrected as well is 250. So yeah, I will show it to you more in depth once we just get the performance done, but at least that is how we do the performance, so the cold temperature correction. You can move it around like this. That's the only way you can move it around actually. But yeah, again, I will show it in more detail to you just a little bit. Let us just get finished this. 250. And then if it unfortunately don't get any time in the descent, I will show it to you after landing. So I have time to showcase you guys the EFB. Just need to find the right moment. So So 995 and 995. Yes. Let us do a quick briefing then. Yeah, I have no clue where we are parking, so that will just be it. But yeah, we need to go 6524. 6524. Above. Yeah. Approach briefing then. So are we ready? So for the approach, we're expecting the Vevold 1 Lima, chart 10-2 Bravo, effective 12th of June 25. Coming in, Vevold above flight 100, the Rutka above 7,000 feet. Victor Alpha 413, to apologize for the something I've been drawing there, apologies. And then to native, maximum 220, continue like this by Victor Alpha 412. At BD, maximum 220, above 6,524 feet corrected. Victor Alpha 411, Victor Alpha 410, and then to Bamboo. Initial approach fix 4,000 above. MSC corrected 6,306 feet. Nothing really special. We expect a direct probably after Rutka or something straight towards Bamboo. So we expect to be a bit high on profile, but should be fairly far out, so should be fairly easy to catch up with that. For approach, we're expecting the ILS for 0911-1 from 13th of June 25. Okay, we're coming in for Bamboo, initial approach fix, continue the same to Lambo, intermediate fix. The wedding is 086 and 11013 on the ILS. 086 is at triple and 1103 Tango Oscar is at triple. Yeah, 3 degrees as usual on the glide, minimum speed, missed approach climb graded of 5%, 250 feet corrected for temp. Transition level 80, missed, straight ahead 4000, expect vectors, stiff below 3200 feet, 12.2 DME, left turn, daily climbing 041. So we need to correct 4000 as well. So now that I actually can do that, because I can actually showcase the EFB, that's nice. 4000, 4345. Oh, wrong button. So 4400 feet corrected then. 4400 feet corrected. And it's going to be flaps 40 landing, VDF 136, feet correction 5, final 141. That's going to be manual braking and second descent reverse thrust. Taxi in airport charts 10-9, 27th of November 25. 09, vacating Alpha 6, taxi Yankee, and I'm not sure about where we're parking yet. We'll find out shortly, hopefully. Since we're behind, I imagine we are behind the real aircraft, so expecting, yeah, we expect to be landing a little bit late. But expect this is one of the 30 stands, probably. But yeah, at least it's gonna be fairly easy to find a way, nevertheless. Yeah, just what I want. Yeah, we can start descending down to flight level 200 initially. 200 altitude into vents. There we go. Yeah, nothing special on the ground. No notable no times. Actually, there is one notable time. That's danger area. This one is currently active until 2200. So we will need to be a bit careful. We are not expected to be flying through that at all, but just be aware that this danger area is currently activated until 2200 UTC. The fairly late in the evening. Except for that, RCR is 555 good on the runway, very conditional, fairly good with a straight headwind, and yeah, nothing else really specific. The runway is not contaminated, taxis are not contaminated. It's a bit cold, but for that today, first of all, the danger area over here, I think it is the Norwegian Air Force that operates over there. I'm actually not sure. It's a danger area, and it's active now, so be aware of it. And to not fly through it at all. So to avoid it, we'll just continue flying on what we have in the FMC and described here on the charts. Terrain in the vicinity as well is getting dark as well, so it's very important with situation awareness in this case, especially if we get a direct. So we need to be very careful with the terrain around the airport, as you may see here on the star chart as well. There's a lot of terrain in the south part of the airport, so it is very important that we are able to stay clear of it and that we have a good situation awareness. So for that, if the weather is good enough, I will also go to the terrain, but you will then fly with the terrain through the descent and the landing, so you will hopefully have more control over that than me, and I will just take a glimpse on your display to verify. But yeah, other than that, there's no other flights. Any questions? Promenade, debriefing is complete. Descent checklist. Descent checklist, presentation, landing altitude set to 50 feet, regal checks, auto brake off. Landing data, VRF 136, minimums to 50 feet. Approach briefing completed, descent checklist is complete. And we can proceed direct to bump. Bump, confirm, execute. Okay, we are landing at 54. We're landing in not too long. 54:44. Yeah, we're landing in about 20 minutes, we will say that. And yeah, fairly good weather. And we continue descending down to flight level 100. Sets. Mine damer og herrer, dette kaptein som snakker. Liten oppdatering frem fra Cockpit. Som dere kanskje har merket til, så har vi begynt nedstigningen vår ned mot Trondheim Værnes, og vi er for øyeblikket ventet til å lande rundt ca. 20 minutter. Værforholdene i Trondheim ser rimelig bra ut, med noe lettere vind fra øst. Det er fortsatt ganske kaldt med minus 8 grader, og noe delvis overskyet. Vi forventer for øyeblikket å parkere på gaten rundt 15 til 20 minutter bak skjema, så vi beklager meget for denne forsinkelsen. Men vi håper ikke at dette skal ha alt for stor innvirkning på deres planer gjennom kvelden. Utenom det, så takk for at du flyr med oss i kveld. Vi håper vi ser dere for dette flytur, og så ønsker vi dere en meget god kveld videre. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick update from flight deck. It's Captain speaking. As you notice, we have started our descent down towards Trondheim Værnes, and we are expected to be landing in about 20 minutes. The weather conditions on the Trondheim is looking fairly good, with just some light winds from the east, still a bit cold with minus 8 degrees centigrade, and just some partially cloudy. We are currently expected to be parking at the gate about 15 to 20 minutes behind schedule, so we don't apologize for this delay, but we hope that it will have impacted your further evening plans for the evening. Other than that, hope to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. We do thank you for choosing us this evening. We hope to see you again on your future flights, and we wish you a pleasant evening. Thank you. Okay, good. So, yes, available, hello, welcome, hope you are doing well. Yes, it is an electronic flight back, that is correct. Red Simmer, hello, good evening, hope you're doing well. Good evening. Yeah, Red Sense, so I can quickly do that. So basically, in every company should have their own checklists, but you can have your APU on, so that's not a problem. APU as required is the first item on my de-icing checklist. So APU is not a problem, you can have that on. But you need to turn off all the bleeds. And the reason for that is because when you de-ice in the aircraft, the engines will suck in, especially when they're running, they will suck in some de-icing fluid, and when that gets into the air conditioning system of the aircraft, that can be quite lethal. Glycol, and yeah, glycol generally is not really a good thing to bring in. And generally it will be quite uncomfortable to have that in the cabin. So then, to prevent that, you will turn off your bleed airs for both your APU and your engines during the de-icing procedure. And even the Airbus aircraft, you will use the ditching mode, because that will then automatically close all of the open vents and holes around the aircraft that will normally be open, to prevent any de-icing fluids from getting in. So it is basically a safety protection against de-icing inside the air conditioning system. And you wait for approximately a minute before you then turn it on again. Again, it is just to not suck any de-icing fluid into the air conditioning system. But that is also the reason why they don't de-ice the engines themselves. They don't spray de-icing fluid straight into the engine to de-ice the fan blades, because of that. So that's why you're using the ice shedding procedure on the end of the runway before departure if you have icing on the blades, to then remove the icing there, because you can't de-ice or just spray fluid straight in towards the engine. So I hope that was what you wanted. So please let me know if there is something else you want to know. But yeah, at least again with regards to APU, that's up to you, and the bleeds should be off. Oh, okay, nice. So no problem with the dialect. Okay, that's nice. Oh, you were? Ah, that's cool though, that's cool. So then you were in Stavanger then, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's very cool though. Very cool. But yeah, again, apologies. Don't have time to go through the EFB now, but we have time on the ground, so I will go through it with you guys on the ground. Again, I'm really sorry that it haven't really gone according to plan today. So we'll go through and I will showcase the EFB during the or while we're waiting for the passengers to disembark, because that will take a few years actually, because they are quite slow. So I have plenty of time after we are finished, so then we can do that then. And it's set up doing that through the EFB, so again, if you are a bit patient, I can show it to you after landing. Okay, we can continue the setting down to 4,000 feet. 4,000 is set. QNH is 905. And 905, yes, 905 set, cross check, approach checklist. Altimeters, passing through flight level 104. Now, decimal 0, approach checklist complete. Yeah, so passing flight level 100. Yeah, there we go, Tango Oscar identified 24.9. Yep. And standby instrument is all... Yes, all good, and courses are good. Fantastic. Okay. And it's just a landing left. Have the other aircraft, or the real aircraft, have they landed yet? Oh, they just landed. Yeah, so it's gonna be stand 3-1 then for parking. Stand 3-1. Wrong button, sorry. Yes, it's all looking good. Offer should be a fairly smooth arrival in towards Plan S. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Everything is secured ready for landing.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yes, cabin is secure. We're catching at 2,900 feet, okay. Can take it 3,000 as well, just as a buffer. Sorry, we should be at 2,900 feet at Lambo, and then latest capture is at 1,800 feet. And it's, yeah, again, it's maximum 220 knots. Okay, continue down to 2,900 feet. 2,900 set. Speed into vent. Speed to 20. 220 set. Flaps 1, speed checked. Flaps 1 set.
$2,500.
Yes, RL QNH 995. Speed 200, 1000. Flaps 5, speed checked. Flaps 5 set, speed 180 set. Approach arm. Yeah, Warlock capture. Yes, runway inside. Classic capture means approach altitude 4,400. Set. Wireless traffic, Nordic 3 Tango, established on 09, 8 miles out, Værnes.
2,500.
we currently have the crosswind. Get down, flaps 15, speed checked. Speed 160, landing checklist to flaps. Camera crew seats for landing, please. Landing check to flaps. Camera go, given, and the start switches. Continuous, speed brakes, armed, landing down, holding at flaps. Flaps 25, speed checked. Set. Flaps 40, speed checked. Complete landing checklist. Flaps 40 planned, 40 green. Landing checklist complete. Yeah, we approach 1000. We are all good and stable. And we are cleared to land.
1,000.
Clear is clear. Wireless traffic, Nordic 3 Tango, short final 09, Værnes. Disengaging auto, front and autopilot.
$500. $400. Approaching minimums.
Contact.
Minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed breaks up. 2 reversers. 100 knots. 79%. 80 knots. 60 knots. Go, welcome to Trondheim, flight time 39 minutes. Yes, we're able to vacate here on Alpha 6. Wireless traffic, Nordic 3 Tango, runway 09, vacated Værnes. Okay, so that's the... Yeah, okay. Then we'll take stand 3-2 instead. Stand 3-2. Yeah, of course GSX is broken, so forget that then. Yeah, the cold engine actually has completely shut down. I was done 3-2 right there. Yeah, just hold a moment. I'm trying to get GSX to work here. Yes. Yes, parking brake set, shutdown number 2. Shutdown number 1.
Ground Torstai Cockpit.
Go ahead.
Hi Captain, microphone check please.
Radio loud and clear.
Roger. OK Captain, ground power is available. Stand by, VLL start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes.
Roger.
Roger.
The boarding requested.
Yes.
Yes, shuttle checklist to the line. Fuel pumps off, probe heat. That is the on for now. Autopilot set, flaps up, no light, parking brake set, engine start levers cut off, weather radar off, shuttle checklist to the line is complete. Are there anything you guys want to add in the tech log? Then let me know now. Yes, 1 hour and 6 minutes. Engine number 1, 94, and yeah, 94 in both then. 494. Yes. Oh. What was it? Yeah, 3,100. And then there is 2,120. 94, 94. Good. And try. Let me just check here. So when did we land? We landed the 54. And we were on block. The 58. Yes. Are there anything you guys want to add in the tech? Oh yeah, right. Yes, beautiful. No, then shutdown checklist below the line, technical complete, EFB complete, shutdown checklist complete. Fantastic. Then we're finally finished. Yep. So then finally I can showcase you guys the EFB. Let me just get that up then. But yeah, first of all though, Eddie, kilo welcome, opening well. Ah, so you are the company aircraft on 31. Hey, nice though, enjoy. Flying to Oslo then, I imagine. Cool, second, hello, welcome, opening well. No, it is not PMDG, it's virtual Norwegian. I will show it to you now. Thank you, that's sent. And yeah. Yeah, no. I was just doing everything I need to do in the EFB. But yeah, talking about the EFB then. Here we go. Now we can finally showcase to you. So this is the real world replica of the Norwegian EFB. Again, not affiliated with the Norwegian air shuttle company itself. And I don't remember the name of the provider of the app. But again, this is a web-based browser thing for virtual Norwegian, just to be clear on that. So we have a few things in here, and it has gone a long way since I started testing this a few weeks ago, and it has been so much better now. So we can start here. We have view documents. So here's a list new document. Actually, this one also just changed now. But yeah, so we have the aircraft document. So then we have the minimum equipment list now for the 737 as well. Or in this case, the master minimum equipment list. This is also brand new. This didn't exist not too long ago. So we have got the minimum equipment list, and there's a lot of ways to to go with it. And then we have the checklist. So we have both the checklist for the MAX, and we have the checklist for the that was too far, and for the NG, of course. Again, this is also new. This wasn't here when I started. This is actually new today. I had not seen this before. Then we have the D and anti-icing tables. We have currently the holdover timetable from FAA, up to date. Really handy to have. And then we also have the OPS info. So we have the normal operational procedures, the SOPs for Norwegian that they have made, and we also do have the airport info. So here we have all the different information about normal parking stands in Norwegian, the normal ground handlers that will operate for Norwegian, And we even have the RMP AR approved airports as well in the right corner there. So again, really nice to have. And continuing on, we have the then other manuals, and then we have the OFP version, the OFP and the PFD, so the PDF version as well. So that's all about the documents. And then we have this one, and that's pretty much the same thing. And then we have this one, that is also pretty much the same thing. Going on, we have the sync EFB, so here we will have all of the, you can log off, reset EFB, and your Simbrief username. So the thing with this EFB, you will need to be a part of Virtual Norwegian in the Discord server, because you then need to connect via Discord, so people that is not affiliated with Virtual Norwegian just get access to it. And then you will log in with your Simbrief username or pilot ID, and then you will make a custom PIN code for the tablet as well. App names, you have the IRL name, so you have the SIM name, so you can change the naming of the different apps, like Navigraph will be Flytech Pro, I think it's called here. And you have then open Navigraph in charts, or in browser and app. I actually have it in browser, should have it in app. Save this, yeah. And then you have the EATL, and that is basically in for, that was new when I updated everything now before starting today. That's just in the Virtual Norwegian website. And this one is the most interesting one. So here we have basically all the flight plan information. We can start over the flight data page. So we have your flight number, your call sign, and you can see that you have a call sign and the flight itself and the flight number, a registration of the aircraft, and scheduled time for arrival and departure, all in yellow on the left or on the top there. Just wait a moment. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Captain. All of the passengers have been offloaded. Britain's landing, by the way. We barely felt anything.
Thank you.
If you need anything more, just give me a call.
Of course. So yeah, then of course you have the call sign, and then they have the Nordic, since it is the Nordic Echo Tango, so it says under there. And then it says the OFP reversion and when it's made and so on. And then you have of course the AOC in this case, since you're flying with as a Sierra Echo aircraft, it's going to be under Norwegian Air Sweden AOC. In the flight data here, you of course have the standard from 2 alternates, and you also have done the full name of them, and you also have the individual elevations of them. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I can, okay. And then of course you have your alternate second and so on. You have your packs, so 165 adults, 6 children, and no infants. So packs MFC, so 103 in the front, 62 in the middle, and 6 in the back, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually maybe mistaken, I'm actually not sure. Again, I have not been using the real world counterpart, so. And it's still under development, by the way. It's still in beta testing, so it could be some bugs. I forgot to mention that. And then catering, of course. And then you have your estimated weight, so 16,000 kilos, or payload. Fuel mass. And then your expected takeoff fuel, estimated takeoff mass, estimated trip fuel, estimated landing weight, and optimum fuel, and the gain and loss available then. And OPD minimum fuel track, and continuous policy, continuous contingency fuel 10 minutes. And then you have the maximum landing weight, takeoff mass, and zero fuel mass of the 737 as well. And then we have some other information down here that I have not really been using. It is about the calculation time, blah blah blah. So just some extra information down here. Up here we have the fuel section, so it's the trip, contingency fuel, taxi fuel, final reserves, alternate and takeoff fuel. And then the block fuel, and then the average fuel flow per hour, and so on. And here you have your flight levels of flight of 300, cost takes of 9, and the top of climb ISO deviation of -11. Takeoff climb winds, 264 at 51. Takeoff fly outside air temperature of -56. And then we have the ground distance of 235, and then the air distance of 195. So the air distance is in 245. The GC, I'm actually not sure what it stands for. And then the average wind, of course, and then the fuel bias, 1% with this aircraft. And then some more information down here. And then we have the sign page. So basically here we will sign everything. So can I just, oh sorry, wrong button. And yeah, let me just get another flight plan or something. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, no, forget it. But yeah, so here we have some different information about the flight info, and then of course the amount of passengers and the fuel and the takeoff weight and all of that. And the interesting part is here you will sign off everything. So here, for example, you will sign off to confirm that you have briefed the crew of the flights of this specific flight, so that they have a record that you have briefed the crew and they're all happy, so you have signed it off. So then you will be signing off that you're flying for Norwegian and Sweden AOC today, and then you need to type in your PIN code. Boom, sign. And then it is signed, and then you will do the RVSM check on the ground. So in this case, it was passed in Gardermoen, and you can then enable and disable it in if you need to take it in the air or not. You're flying such a short flight that it was not needed, so it was just up and down. And then you can insert the departure ATC. I just say no ATC since we don't have anything. Here we insert your block fuel. In this case, we entered in 5,200 kilos, and you can take a taxi and takeoff fuel. ATC clearance, again, I just wrote in no ATC since there was no ATC. And then, of course, the RVSM air. So here we will take the flight level check. So, for example, flight level, say flight level 190 then. And then the bias of all of the altimeters. In this case, we can just take 0 feet on all of them. And then it is passed. Or you can just tick that box if you're flying a short flight, for example, and then it is all good. And then they have the oceanic clearance. Again, that's not relevant for us since we are not flying over the ocean. And then the other arrival ATC, again, no ATC on that, and the MISC. And of course, when you're all finished, you can then submit it to the operations center. Boom. Be aware of that before you submit it, you actually need to do a fuel check as well. Minimum one fuel check before the through the flight. Then the flight plan page. So here we have everything from a flight plan. This is actually the bottom. So all of the waypoints with different information. We want to do a fuel check at VAVOD. We can, when we pass it, we can just hit here and then take the current timing. In here is the fuel on board, and here the fuel burned, and then it will give us the difference, the difference in here. So in this case, I took it here on Værnes because I didn't have time through the air. So when we landed, and then the fuel on board, and then the burn fuel as well. We have the movement, so here we will basically, for the most part, insert when your off-block time was, airborne, landing, and off-block time. Then we'll get the total airborne time and the total block time as well. And again, if you do it now, we can just hit time now, and then you will get the current timing. The segment calculator is currently not implemented, so nothing there. And I don't think, we can't modify the flight plan either, so that's not implemented yet. Here you have the weather, so you can fetch the latest weather, so we have the information of the weather for all of the different airports. Here we have your significant charts. So we have this one. I'm not sure where this comes from. I've never seen it before, except for in this EFB. But if you scroll down, you will get the standard debrief ones, and then you will can also get the full size, so we can see it a little bit better as well. And here we have the NOTAMs. If you click here, you'll get the flight plan here, and you can go hit NOTAM down here. Again, that may be a little bit easier to see. Sorry. But here you can also then filter out, so Gardermoen, for example, then you get just the NOTAMs for Gardermoen. The LIR, I actually don't know what that stands for. If you hit it, it goes green. That's the only thing I know. So, again, I am not used to real world counterpart. The only reason I know this is because I watched YouTube from Cockpit videos in Norwegian and seen what they do, and also just doing some things and just finding out how things work, really. Here we have the crew messages. So for example, the Virtual Norwegian EFB is in active development. Users are required to report any observations, so any issues, for example. So here we get to any crew alerts or crew messages. Maintenance, you can check for any emails on the aircraft, nothing. So in regards to how this, I hope that it will make a digital tech log. From what I've understood in Norwegian, the technical log of all of the aircraft is actually now digital. So that means you should be able to access it through the EFB. That would be perfect. And then you have the reports. So in this case, here we will report to your before departure. So your flight number, your routing, and then the date. It's a revenue flight, aircraft in use. It's not 189 seats, it should be 186 seats on this aircraft actually. maximum takeoff mass, and then the captain, the first officer, and who is flying, who is monitoring. So you can just click around. I need to delete them. So in this case, I was flying, the first was probably monitoring, and I did the reporting, and then you just send it in, and it just goes green. So all of the red ones, so if you, for example, go crew and delete it, it's red, then you need to do it. If it's white, you don't need to do it. In this case, the crew, I took off and landed, boom, send it in, easy and simple. And in this case, today as well, we were delayed, so we will need to do some departure delay things. So in this case, off-block time was at 53, so that means we were delayed by about 13 minutes. And then we can select the delay code. I don't remember what I used. Yeah, I took the aircraft rotation, so late arrival of the aircraft from another crew. And yeah, that's the only things you need to do. All of the rest here is actually optional, so you don't need them. And then you can just send it in, and then it's sent. And then you have the arrival here. Again, it is not mandatory to do since it is not red. But again, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not never used a real tool at all. So if you need to do it or not, I don't know. But I, at least for the moment, not done it. But again, we have this landing tab as well that I've done. That was mandatory, so yeah. And then you have, if you've done a category 2 or 3 approach, so basically an auto landing. So if you fill out how it was, so for example, if you did a Cat 2 was performed, yes, and performance was satisfactory, for example, and the category Cat 3 Alpha, and then the winds, and yeah, just verify that the aircraft did perform how it was supposed to perform, basically. And same with the RMP approach here as well. And further on that, the landing, of course, and we enter the fuel on board, the fuel remaining, and the expected braking action and the actual braking action, and of course the oil quantity left in the engines. And then in the future they will also make a performance tool as well. And so yeah, nothing here is made yet. But yeah, I really hope that it will be fairly good. They have said that it will not be as accurate as a real tool because it's quite complicated to make. But at least we'll probably get the performance tool, and I hope we'll also, I think we actually will get the engine out SIDS as well, and that would be fantastic. The CTOT here, the calculated takeoff time, no, haven't worked, so yeah. And then you have flight plan. So if you have, one thing I normally do is that I go in here, if I'm flying a 4-sector day, oh, sorry for the voice crack. So 4-sector day, I will make the first flight plan, click on update flight plan list, and then it will pop up here, and then I will make the second one, update again, and then I will have all my flight plans in here, so I can just select them, and then select flight plan, and then it is in, so I can select between all of the flight plans for the day. It's really nice, and yeah, and you can set to send it to debrief, in this case Flight Deck Pro, it's what it's called on the real tablet. So yeah, and show all flights. We just have one for now, but that's because we're flying one flight today. And then you have the map, and this is just debrief, sorry, Navigraph again. Flight summary. So here we have all of the summary. So taxi fuel, ATC clearance, that didn't work. I can't click, but I passed. But yeah. So just a quick summary. Putting down, we have the yeah, that was this one, and then we have the Flight Deck Pro. So that is Navigraph charts. And then we have the calculator. I mean, quite explainable, I think. Quite straightforward. Then we also have a converter. I have heard some rumors that it's not working correctly, but I'm not sure yet, or sure if it actually works now. But I've never used this. I mean, it haven't really been relevant, but at least here you can convert different things. And then we have the temperature correction, and this is one of the best things I have really seen. So here, here we have the airport elevation. So in this case, in Værnes is 62 feet, and the also temperature is -8. And then we enter in the descent altitude or decision altitude on the minimum descent altitude, and then here you will get the corrected. So 250 feet is the corrected, and it's then in brackets is the added altitude. So in this case, 15 feet. And same, you have the other AMSL. So in this case, 6,000, 4,000 feet for the waypoint on the star and for the missed approach altitude. And then you have a MSA here, for 5,008, 506 on top, so 6,306. And you can also then do wind correction, and this is currently disabled. I'm not sure why, but I have not done it, so yeah, not really used it. And then you also have your altitude in above the aerodrome elevation, and metric conversion from meters to feet and to QFE. At least when you're finished, you can hit on result. Either you can get the results from here in purple, or you can hit here and then you will get it here, so you can have it around with you on the tablet. If you hit rotate, you can move it 4 different sides on the EFB as well. So yeah, but at least this temperature correction is very nice to have. It saves you time, so you don't need to do it manually, because it's quite painful to do everything in your head when you're in a rush. And the load sheet is currently not modeled, so I hope that will come. EFB notepad, not really been using this, but you can send it to someone, for example, operations, for example, and then you can just write something. And I've not used it at all actually. How do I even delete? Yeah, there we go, clear. If you just write hello, and then you can just send it. Boom, send. But I don't think you will get any answer. So yeah, that exists. And then you have a web browser that is also not functioning, and you just have your keyboard. The one thing that was new today is the brightness control, so you can actually move the change the brightness of the inside the app itself. It doesn't change the iPad's brightness, but the app itself, really cool. And you can have different presets as well. And then this one is the same thing. Open Wi-Fi, then we'll be able to connect on Wi-Fi. I'm actually not sure what that does. I mean, now we're connected to row 44, even though PMG have not modeled that. Yeah, the web browser still doesn't work. And then you have open the cellular. Yeah, cellular. Again, I'm not sure what that even is. So, yeah. If you want to know more about this, don't ask me. I don't have training on this app. So yeah, and then of course it gives you the registration that you're flying today, and also the AOC, and it says short field performance, so I imagine that the aircraft will have short field, but I'm not sure how accurate that is. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That was a quite quick run through of okay, we've actually been sitting here for half an hour almost, so yeah. But that's pretty much the fast track through the EFB. It is really good. I really like it, and it makes things so much easier to do as well during the flight. Instead of having multiple applications like one app for all of your files, one app for the performance tool, one app for the temperature corrections, for the weather, and all of that. Yes, so much nicer to just have this. So yeah, they're currently planning, targeting a February release, so it should hopefully come out within this month. But again, to be able to access it, you need to be a part of Virtual Norwegian in their Discord, and you need to verify you through the Discord server. So when you log in, you will then be sent over to Discord to connect to your Discord account to get access to it. Again, from what I understand, this is just so that not everyone can get access to it. It's an exclusive Virtual Norwegian thing. But yeah, again, I've been using this for I don't know how many weeks now. It just started testing, and I think they started testing this Monday, and I was allowed to showcase it to you. But unfortunately, I was not able to fly before today. So yeah, a little bit behind on the party there. But yeah, at least a lot of things have changed since I started using it, and it's just positive. So it is really good. I really like it, and it really makes a difference. And Nirtak, no, it is not. The row 44 is a physical. It should be on the overhead. It is a thing on the aircraft. But again, PMG have not modeled it, so. But yeah, it's a physical switch upon the on the aircraft, or in the aircraft. So yeah, it should be in the aircraft itself. But again, that's sent. You're welcome. But if you want me to show you as well the other method, like the normal method, if they can call it that, like the manual way, let me know. Yeah, okay, I see train, but yeah. But again, they do have, at least there is one Norwegian pilot on the testing team, probably more of them as well. So implementing a take log is probably not going to be impossible. And again, from what I talked to a Norwegian captain in October, and I asked about the take log. And she said it was digital. And it was quite a pain because sometimes your iPad or EFB wouldn't connect to Wi-Fi and you couldn't get access to the tech log, and it was just all a mess. She really missed the paper logs. So yeah. But again, we'll just wait and see. But now that we have this, I think that the door for the tech log is now opening a bit more. And this talk, from what I've understood, it should be all free. You just need to be a member of Virtual Norwegian. It shouldn't cost anything. It's all free. That's a really good part as well. You don't need to pay anything. Yeah, that's a difficult answer. That yeah, it's exclusive for Virtual Norwegian. So you need to be a part of them to be able to access it. Once it gets released, though, it is still under testing. But again, it is a really, really good, and you guys should definitely look forward for it. Wait to see if it gets released in February or not, but it is coming. So yeah. I'm not sure. I have thought about maybe I should make a tutorial video or something how to use it properly. But the thing is that, again, I don't have any real-world experience on this app. And there is other Norwegian pilots out there that can probably do that better than me. And I don't know everything either. And like, for example, the LIR. I don't know what that even does. So, and the fact that I don't really have time to do it then. Yeah, then I would like to have a manual first to go to base out on. But yeah, again, I'm so happy that I finally can showcase to you. I've been using it for a long time and I need to hide it because I was not allowed to show it to you. So now I finally don't need to hide it. So yeah. But yeah, that was pretty much the basic. And if you have any further questions, then feel free to ask in a future stream, and I can see if I can go through and explain it to you. But yeah, shall we probably shut down the aircraft? The passengers are long gone. We're sitting here for probably half an hour going through that. Yeah, that's one of the, yeah, he's a Norwegian pilot from what I've understood. So yeah, he's one of the testers. I think I recognize the name. Yeah, that sounds fairly right indeed. So yeah, from what I understood, he's one of the, oh wait, is the clock 22:30? Huh? Oh yeah, I thought the clock was 21:30. Oh, I missed by an hour. Oh yeah, but then I don't have much time then. Oh yeah. We can just disregard that. Yes, let us do the secure checklist. Secure checklist. There you go. IRSs. Off emergency exit lights. Off window heat, off packs, off ground power, off an APU, quick protection battery. There you go. Wait, is he is he an Air Baltic pilot? Oh yeah, okay. I don't know. I know there is some Norwegian pilots in there, so I'm not totally off at least. Then let us say goodbye to Romeo Papa Foxtrot then. But the thing is that the lighting is a little bit bugged. I can't see where that button is. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh, that's cool though. So yeah. Nice terrain, nice. Yeah, I mean that will make sense. There you go. That was it for today then. I now need to round it up. I thought I was an hour later than I am. I thought we were finished at before 2100. We were not finished before 2100. So yeah. But yeah. That was it for today. We should be back on Saturday flying 2 flights, I think, to round trip to Trondheim Oslo, so that should be interesting. But yeah, I hope that you guys have enjoyed and hope to see you all again on Saturday. So have a fantastic evening and see you all again soon. Bye bye.